Hello, Tanzila. This is your second private reading. And the questions you asked were what to expect in the next 2 years, and will I travel to London anytime soon? So let's see what the cards are going to say. The first question that we're going to explore is what to expect in the next 2 years. So what are we going to expect for Tanzila in the next 2 years? The next 2 years for Tanzila. Alright. Let's see. And let me pull some clarifiers. What to expect in the next 2 years for Tanzila. Please clarify card number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. My dear guides, my angels, my higher self, and Eric. Alright. Please clarify for me. Alright, clarifying card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, card number 4, number 5. Okay, so let's take a look what is going to happen in your life in the next 2 years. First card, 3 of Wands, clarified by the Thinking Man. The Hermit, clarified by the Man Holding a Heart. 4 of Swords, clarified by Cornucopia. The Lovers, clarified by Action. 4 of Wands, clarified by 4th chakra. So, from what I can already tell you, in the next 2 years, there will be a big development in your love life. So love is here, it's going to develop, and it is going to definitely happen for you. It will be a pretty strong commitment oriented, very passionate, stable love offer. So there is the Lovers, which is the major arcana, and the Action here, clarifying it. So basically there will be a big time action in your love life. I am not sure whether it will be with Daniel or somebody else, but love is definitely on the horizon. It's not even a question. there will be a commitment, a higher level of commitment. There's a heart chakra here with Archangel Raphael. And there is Four of Wands, which to me represents a higher level of commitment. It is something that deals with courtship that leads to a strong foundation in your love life. This could possibly indicate a marriage in the end of the 2 years, but it's not. I don't see any other cards that would support that. So I would say that it would probably mean a higher level of commitment. Not excluding marriage, but more likely just a higher level of commitment with a lot of love and compassion and learning of how to love and how to be in a relationship. So these 4 cards came out in the end of this reading. So I would think that this love connection will happen in the end of the 2 years. But it might start developing a little bit earlier. So in the beginning here, I see planning, lots of planning. It could mean planning for travel. It could mean planning for studying. It can be a planning for a new career. There is a lot of thought that is put in this process of planning and realizing the potential. I see the Hermit and the man holding a heart together here. What this means to me is you are probably going to withdraw a little bit and learn certain spiritual lessons when it comes to being in a commitment with a partner, with a romantic partner. It can also mean to me that there will be a pause in your love life in the beginning of these 2 years. Probably, let's say, the first 6 months, or maybe the end of the first 6 months. A pause that will definitely help you figure out what your next step should be. And it will be very beneficial to you. It will be very healing and just basically a very good lesson for you. The card that will happen in the middle, not the card, of course, the situation that will happen in the middle of the 2 years, so probably in a year, will have to do with your finances. You will probably be in a pause, thinking about how to create more prosperity, and if not prosperity, but how to be more stable within yourself and more rooted and grounded within your financial life. And as you know, it does not matter how much money we have. There is always this kind of unstable feeling, and it all depends on us. Just how stable we feel, really. So for me, this indicates that you will be very much reviewing what it means to you to have money and to be stable. Very nice progress. So basically in 6 months, you should expect the pause. There is this Hermit and Six of Swords. This pause will teach you a lot of interesting lessons and will probably show you the way and set up your life so that you understand more about yourself and about your commitments and about money. Yes, let me clarify the Three of Wands here. I want to clarify the Three of Wands and the Thinking Man. Clarify the Three of Wands and the Thinking Man. Why is the Three of Wands here? Queen of Cups. So this planning will probably have to do with a love situation, something to do with your emotions. The thinking man, a man who is probably some kind of love interest. There will also be a lot of thought put into this planning and into deciding what you really want in terms of your emotional stability here. Okay. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Let me know how the answer to this question resonates with you. Now I will do your travel. So, will Tanzila travel to London anytime soon? Will she travel to London anytime soon? Will she travel to London anytime soon? Will she travel to London anytime soon? Two cards. Will she travel to London anytime soon? One. Will she travel to London anytime soon? Two. And let's clarify. Will Tanzila travel to London anytime soon? Will she travel to London anytime soon? Let's see. She traveled to London anytime soon. Okay, let's see. Angel of Strength. Okay, so I cannot say definitely, but as you can tell, there is traveling. There is a travel somewhere. There is travel towards something unknown. If you travel to London, it will be a very interesting visit where you are gathering all your courage and all your strength in order to face the situation. So if you're asking me yes or no, will I travel to London anytime soon? Most likely yes. Most likely yes. This is not the most prominent travel card, but it shows a movement. So it's more likely than not. There is also this card which indicates action as well, the King of Wands. This card is paired with rest and rejuvenation, meaning that you will probably think very much before going there. And that's what the cards are advising. Think very clearly before you charge. Before you charge, meditate on the situation. So this is the action here. So the action is possible in terms of traveling to London. Very possible. But you need to think very well and meditate on this. On whether you need to travel there. What will you gain by traveling there? Although, you know, when we travel somewhere, we always gain something very important. So it probably has to do with a certain situation in your life. That's why they're urging you to think about it. All right, let me clarify the Six of Swords and the Angel of Strength. Six of Swords and the Angel of Strength, whether Tanzila will travel to London anytime soon. Whether she will travel to London anytime soon. Let's see what they tell us. Six of Swords and Angel of Strength. And let me also clarify the King of Wands and rest and rejuvenation. So far I see you will most likely travel, but should you? And the Magician. And the Two of Swords, yes, very clear to me. It's very possible that you can make it happen. The Magician is somebody who makes it happen. Somebody who manifests things in their life. If you really, really want it, you will go there. And you will definitely travel very soon. But the Two of Swords here tell me that you probably need to go inward and think about it very, very much in terms of whether you need to travel there, what you're traveling for, what you will gain by traveling there. There also is a little bit of resistance towards you traveling there. Could be from a male figure, or male or female. Most likely from a male, because there are two males right here and just one female. But there is a little bit of resistance there in terms of that. However, definitely, if you really want it and you need it and you thought it through very hard along, you can manifest it. The cards are telling me that you can definitely make it work. All right, the last card here about this travel to London in general, please. Travel to London in general for Tanzila. Three of Wands. Planning. Planning travel. See the water. Do you live across the, well, if you don't live in the United Kingdom, then you probably live across the water from London. But this is planning. This is planning. All right, Tanzila, thank you so much for ordering another reading from me. All right, have a good day.